r/AskReddit. Panuals of Reddit. What is your favorite type of pan to cook with and why?
A cast iron skillet that has been in my family for over 120 years.
I'm a simple girl. I see a simple pan, I use it.
Doesn't matter, I'm attracted to all walks of life.
I wish more pans were like the ones in Tangled.
A vintage 1940s Griswold 10 inches cast iron pan that I scored at a thrift shop for $6. You can fry an egg on it with no butter and it will just slide right off.
Okay, so if you actually take care of a non-stick pan, they last and crap don't stick to it.
I have no preferred pan. They all have their unique skills while cooking different foods. Also, I never used a really good one, so I have not enough experience with pans. Sad face.
Is this what it means? I've been sticking pan handles in my butt for all this time.
I'm pan-curious, so reading through the post for why ideas.
Cast iron, of course. As a side note, I do find Chicago to be extremely wise since I'm also a Metrodal.
Common misconception. Panual doesn't mean you're attracted to pans, it means you're attracted to bread.
Carbon steel. Season it well and it is non-stick. Lighter than cast iron and more versatile.
Cast iron. You get the toasty exterior and crunchy interior.
I have a fetish for copper bottoms. Allows heat to spread evenly, which is another fetish I happen to have.
Don't call yourself a panual when you never deep-throated a pan.
Cast iron, of course. Being able to kill your meal and cook it with the one utensil is most efficient.
A wok. So versatile you can cook just about anything in one, and quite a few things really turn out best from them. I like versatility in humans, too. Winking face.
Cast iron.
Not panual, but I like a pan with a nice thick handle I can wrap my hand around to control the pan.
Dishwasher safe. I know, it's a street corner pan and I'm trying to pretty pan her into my high society crowd. It's never going to play out the way it does in the movies.
The one that's been pea-buttered down from my grandmother to my mother and then to me. To be honest, there's nothing like a CL buttock cast iron. That being said, you cannot deny how incredibly a red copper pan can be. Its sleek design, durable non-stick coating, anti-rust and scratch capabilities topped with it being totally dishwasher safe make it the most attractive pan to cook with.
Sorry, but what is panual? My skillet's a hot little girl.
Onehoki. I've heard Rachel Ray has some nice ones, if you know what I mean.
Sous pan or bust, especially for pan sauces. A good fond deglazed with the right wine is hot as fudge.
I've got a 10 carbon steel with a long, dark handle. Doesn't care where I use it, stovetop, oven, grill, it just likes to get hot.
Adam Groff, is that you?
Ceramic. I can make all the mess I want and it just drips off. No need for oils or preparation, it's always ready for action.
I gotta say I love the Gotham copper pans. They wash so easily and always make me think of Batpan.
Fun fact, I think that open relationships are great, so it's okay if someone has with my well, when I had one, but don't fudging touch my non-stick pan or I will kill you. I don't trust you that you won't use metal on it.
Non-stick pans tends to be into one-night stands, which is what I'm looking for, so it works out best for the two of us.
Iron skillet because it's always dirty. Winking face.
Common misconception. I identify as panual because I am Hispanic and attracted to bread.
Peter Pan. Because he lets me fudge him from behind while he cooks.
Panuals have with pans, they don't cook with them. That would be weird.
Not a panual, but I love sticking my against a warm skillet every now and again.
I like my trusty frying pan, because in a pinch it can be used as a drying pan.
I remember when we used to get good questions and good answers on this sub. Now it's just awful jokes everywhere. Please stop.
Panuals.
If I had a penny for every time someone asked me this, I'd have one fudging sick pan to cook with.
It's not the pans themselves that get me going, I love all pans. It's the types of sounds they make when I place the lid, when I clean them under running water, when I accidentally drop or hit them against something. I can go on, but I rather not. Each pan is special in their own way. Less than 3.
SMH, no one ever pays attention to us. Silverware UALS. Skeptical smiley face.
Bruh, you forgot to mark as serious.
I fudging love this, thank you for making me laugh. I'm surprised this HASNT gotten crap on into oblivion. I love you for being courageous enough to post.
I prefer a cast iron skillet, but non-stick works as well.
I'm not afraid of a pan with curves, so the bigger and rounder the better. Bonus points if they have red handles.
Cast iron.
That is a trick question, as every Panual knows the greatest skill you may learn from life is to master all of the types of pans. But also cooking with a frying pan is great because you can flip your eggs and then use it as a weapon at the same time.
Peter Pan. He's so innocent and willing to try anything.
I originally thought this was kind of funny, so I upvoted, as one does. I myself am Buell, and a supporter of the LGBTQ+. Then I looked at this guy's post history and comments. It's okay to have different views, that's perfectly fine. I just want to point a little something out to those saying that greater than Panual is just bi but wanting to feel more special and victimized. There is a distinct difference between Buell and Panual. For instance, I knew I was bi when I saw chests for the first time. For Panuals, you don't really have an interest in their reproductive organs, and are more attracted to their personality, brains, etc. To all of the Panuals and Buells out there, I love and support you. Less than 3.
This is the type of quality post I come to Reddit for. Let's see how this pans out.
Panual is just bi but wanting to feel more special and victimized.
Never really got the Panual thing. If it means one has with whoever one falls in love with, gender be darned, are we not all Panuals?
I'm a denoal, no luck finding a date yet.
I'm panning this in my review.
It's hard to choose just one. I like all pans equally, but am particularly attracted to a certain skillet.
Anything made by Le Creuset.
Cast iron, I love me a seasoned vet.
The type you cook bacon in. Very small curve on the side so grease doesn't get out, had a cover so you don't burn yourself with said grease. If you couldn't tell, my attempt is to make you hungry. And op you a number 6 today with the pan joke for me. Good job on arriving early when I'm not yet annoyed.
I only like 60 pans with a job that makes over 100k a year, and he has to be white and own at least a 12,000 square ft house with no mortgage and a 4-door SUV that is newer than 2016.
A nice, well-seasoned cast iron.
Cast iron skillets are the way to go.
I love a grill pan. I also want to say I love this question. I was totally expecting something different.
Any and all, obviously.
There's just something about a single egg pan that gets me going. I like my cast iron skillets. The only thing that SW them is cleaning, seasoning them. But I also like the modern non-stick skillets too for easier cleanup. So I'm a Tridal Panual female, I guess.
Cast iron definitely. Hefty weight, good seasoning, and my roommate fudging stole it.
The pan I use for everything.
A wok, because I'm so woke.
Griddle pan. It's ribbed for my pleasure.
I don't discriminate against pans, I'll take any pan I can get.
I have a very UAL relationship with my cast iron skillet. I use it for like 90% of all my pan needs.
I liked the handle until I realized I'm Buell. Now I'm into seats, gears and pedals.
What a pandemonium.
I don't have a preference and don't start off looking to use a type of pan necessarily. I just gravitate to whichever I am attracted to at the time.
I like a good wok. It's not a fetish or anything. I just find them so much more versatile than European cookware, you know?
Red hot copper pan, obviously.
The ones that don't get sticky after you use them.
I like a little uniqueness and mystery, so it has gotta be the old cast iron I found in my friend's bat. Keep it seasoned and it fries an egg so well.
preferably used ones, as they tend to hold quite a bit more flavor.
A nice and heavy Dutch oven is my personal favorite. It can be used for so many different things, and while technically a pot, I am not the type of person to be exclusionary.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe and smack that bell icon to stay up to date on our videos. See you next time.